You ever felt like your own body was turning against you? Like one morning you wake up and your pants don't fit, not because you ate too much. No, it's that bloated, heavy feeling, like your belly's a balloon someone forgot to untie. It's subtle at first, a little puff here, a tightness there, then suddenly, bam, your whole day is off because you feel stuffed. Not full, not satisfied. Stuffed, like you swallowed a water balloon. Imagine this. A woman, 65 years old, calls her doctor, panic creeping into her voice. "Doc, my stomach's swollen again. I can barely breathe." The doctor's tone drops, serious. "Listen, it's more than just bloating. It's your body holding on to water. That's a red flag. Could be your heart, your kidneys. We need to check." Stop for a second. Water retention. It sounds harmless, right? Just a bit of puffiness, some extra weight on the scale. But here's the kicker. It can hide bigger problems: high blood pressure, heart strain, inflammation. It sneaks in quietly, masks itself as just another age thing. But it's not. It's a call for help. You've probably heard the old wives' tales. Cut the salt, drink more water. Sure, simple advice. But what if I told you there's a smarter, tastier way to fight back? Foods. Real, everyday foods that shrink that swollen belly, that kick water retention to the curb. Think of your body like a sponge soaked in water. Some sponges dry out fast. Some stay soggy forever. Why? Because of what you feed them. Your meals are the secret weapon, or your worst enemy. And here's something wild. You don't have to starve yourself or survive on bland salads. Nope. The fix is sitting right there on your grocery store shelf. Juicy, crunchy, even sweet. But don't get comfortable just yet, because this isn't just about looking better or feeling lighter. It's about living better, without that constant drag of heaviness, without the awkward tightness that makes you avoid mirrors or skip social events. Imagine waking up tomorrow and not feeling like you've swallowed a balloon. Imagine moving freely, laughing without that uncomfortable pressure in your belly. That's the promise here. So, let me ask you, what if the answer was simpler than you thought? What if your next meal could be a weapon against bloating? What if water retention wasn't a life sentence, but a temporary fixable nuisance? Hold on to that thought, because in the next few minutes, I'm going to take you through the foods that do just that. Not the old boring list. Real picks. Simple, powerful, ready to flip the script on your body's swelling story. Stay with me. This is not just a video. This is the first step to reclaiming your comfort, your freedom, your life without the weight of water hanging on you like a chain. And trust me, once you know these secrets, you'll wonder why no one told you sooner. Linda was never the type to complain. At 62, she was sharp, active, and proud of her independence. Every morning she walked her dog for miles, cooked meals from scratch, and even took dance classes twice a week. Life was full, vibrant, until the day she noticed something strange. It started small. Her favorite jeans felt tighter, not because she gained weight, but because her belly seemed swollen. "It's just water retention," she told herself. "I'll be fine." But the swelling didn't go away. It grew. Some days Linda's ankles puffed up like balloons, her fingers stiff and swollen. She shrugged it off. "Maybe I'm just getting older." Then came the night she couldn't button her blouse before going out with friends. The mirror reflected a woman she didn't quite recognize, not tired, not sick, but trapped inside a body that felt heavier than it should. "Linda, you look bloated," her friend said gently. That hit harder than she expected. Linda tried everything. Less salt, more water, cutting out carbs, all the usual advice. But the bloating stayed. Worse yet, it wasn't just uncomfortable. She felt sluggish, moody, and sometimes breathless after climbing stairs. "Is this normal?" she wondered, fear creeping in. One afternoon, during a routine checkup, her doctor gave her the news. "Linda, the water retention is a symptom. We need to look at your kidneys and heart. But there's good news. Diet plays a huge role. The right foods can help flush this out, ease the swelling." That was a turning point. Not just a medical wake-up call, but a challenge. Linda decided to fight back with what she could control. No fad diets, no starvation, just smart, simple choices. She started experimenting, adding foods she'd overlooked, ditching habits that silently sabotaged her. One morning she swapped her usual coffee for a cup of warm lemon water. Another day she added cucumbers and berries to her snacks. Slowly, her body started changing. The swelling went down, her energy returned, but what surprised her most wasn't just the physical change. It was the shift inside, the confidence, the spark that came back when her body felt free. "I'm not just older," she told her daughter. "I'm wiser, I'm stronger, and I'm in charge." Linda's story isn't unique. It's the story of many who think bloating is just part of aging. It's not. It's a signal, a chance to listen, to act, to reclaim the life you want, one simple bite at a time. So if you've ever felt that tightness, that heaviness, or the slow drag of swelling, know this: you're not alone. And, like Linda, you have the power to change your story, to feel light, to feel alive again. Picture your body as a bustling city. Every cell, every organ is a building, a street, a busy corner. Now imagine water as the traffic flowing through that city. Normally, it moves smoothly, in and out, keeping everything fresh, clean, alive. But sometimes, the traffic jams. Water retention happens when your body holds on to extra fluid. Not because you're drowning, but because the balance is off. Your kidneys, the city's sanitation workers, slow down. Your blood vessels leak fluid into the surrounding tissues, like pipes with tiny cracks. Why? Several reasons. Aging changes how well your kidneys filter. Hormones, like aldosterone and vasopressin, can tell your body to keep more water and salt. And inflammation? That's like a street protest blocking the flow, causing swelling and puffiness. Imagine a dam holding back a river. When it's closed tight, water builds up behind it. Your body's hormonal system acts like that dam. Sometimes it opens to release water, sometimes it holds tight. When it holds tight too long, bam, bloating, puffiness, that tight, uncomfortable feeling. Salt is a villain here. It tricks your body into thinking it needs to keep water to balance the sodium levels. Eat too much salt and your body clings to water like a lifeboat. But it's not just salt. Carbohydrates, especially refined ones, cause your body to store glycogen, which binds water. That's why bread and pasta can make you feel puffier. On top of that, inactivity slows your circulation. Think of it as rush hour traffic during a parade. When blood and fluids don't flow well, they pool in your legs, ankles, belly. The result? Swollen limbs, that tight belly feeling, clothes that suddenly feel too small. Here's a surprising twist. Dehydration can worsen water retention. Your body thinks, no water coming in, better hold on to what I have. So the solution isn't just less water, it's the right amount, combined with foods that help flush excess out. Now, imagine if your diet could be like a team of traffic controllers, opening those dams, repairing leaks, and clearing the streets. Certain foods help your kidneys work better, reduce inflammation, and balance your hormones. They act like natural diuretics, but gentle, tasty, and healthy. This isn't magic, it's biology, but biology that responds beautifully to the right signals. The right foods send a message. No more floods, time to clear the streets. And that, in a nutshell, is why some foods can banish bloating, because they fix the traffic jam inside your body. They keep your city running smoothly. And when your body flows freely, so do you. Let me tell you about the first game changer Linda found: cucumbers. She thought, just water, right? How can that help? But cucumbers are more than 95% water and packed with potassium, a mineral that tells your body, hey, it's okay to let some of that water go. One afternoon, after a big lunch that usually left her feeling like a balloon, she sliced up some fresh cucumber and munched on it like a crunchy snack. Within hours, that heavy, bloated feeling started to ease. It's like my body finally said, thank you, she laughed. You see, potassium-rich foods like cucumbers, bananas, and spinach help balance the sodium in your body. Sodium holds water hostage. Potassium's the hero who negotiates its release. Without enough potassium, your body clings to water like it's gold. So next time you're tempted to skip veggies, remember, cucumbers aren't just crunchy. They're your body's water release team. Then there's the story of ginger, that spicy root that's been a kitchen staple for centuries. Linda added ginger tea to her morning routine, skeptical at first, but ginger's natural compounds help reduce inflammation and improve digestion, which means less chance for your belly to swell like a balloon on a windy day. One morning, after a restless night with a tight, uncomfortable stomach, she brewed fresh ginger tea. The warmth, the spice, the soothing effect. It was like a gentle reset button. "I felt lighter, freer," she said. Ginger's anti-inflammatory power helps calm the street protests inside your body, reducing the leaks and swelling. And, finally, water. Sounds ironic, right? Drinking water to lose water. But here's the twist. When you're dehydrated, your body clings onto every drop like a lifeboat on a sinking ship. Linda learned that sipping water throughout the day tells her body, "We're good here, no need to hold on." She started carrying a water bottle everywhere, at the grocery store, on walks, even while reading. The result? Less puffiness, less swelling, and more energy to do the things she loved. It's not about gulping down gallons at once, that can backfire, but about steady, consistent hydration that keeps the system flowing. So, cucumbers to unlock the floodgates, ginger to calm the chaos, and water to keep the flow steady. Simple, powerful, and delicious ways to beat bloating, one small habit at a time. Look, I want you to stop for a moment and really feel this. Imagine waking up tomorrow, not with that heavy, tight belly dragging you down, but with lightness, freedom in your step, clothes fitting the way they should, not squeezing, not restricting. This isn't a fairy tale, it's a real possibility, because your body is listening. Every bite, every sip you take sends a message. And when you choose the right foods, the right habits, your body responds. Linda found that power, not overnight, not with some miracle pill, but with simple choices, choices that anyone can make. You don't need to be a chef or a nutritionist, just someone ready to listen, ready to take back control. So if you've been battling that stubborn bloating, that nagging puffiness, I want you to know you're not alone. And more importantly, you're not helpless. The solution isn't in some distant, complicated diet. It's in your hands, in your kitchen, right now. This is your chance to feel lighter, to feel stronger, to reclaim your body's natural rhythm, to live fully, without that weight holding you back. You deserve to feel good, to move freely, to enjoy every moment without the constant reminder of bloating. So take a deep breath, smile, because the next step, it's yours, and it's powerful. Your journey to feeling light, free, and alive starts now.